because we got things to do, people, right? Things to do. All right. Well, thanks you guys for joining us for our first March pop-up. As you guys may or may not have noticed, we have things scheduled out for March and for April. So go into our team page, the Wolfpack team page, not the virtual one, but the other one, and go under events. You guys can locate all of the events that we have planned for March and April. They're all in there, okay? So for some of you guys that are not local, everything we do will always be on Zoom for you. Some of the things like recipe night, I live here in Shippensburg, recipe night will always be at my house, okay? So most team meetings or trainings are actually done on Zoom, and then the recipe portion of it will be at my house. So we have lots of new team members. Are you guys excited? I'm so excited. Yeah, lots of new energy, lots of new faces on the screen. So I just want to introduce a couple of the new gals on here. So Tiffany Bard lives here in Shippensburg, where I live. Tiffany was a cooking show host of mine, like 5 years ago? Something like that?
I have to unmute. Yeah.
Like 5 years, yeah. And then she's done a couple virtual parties. We just got done doing a virtual party for her. Well, actually, we're not even finished with it yet.
No.
And she decided to go ahead and give this a try. She loves Disney, so she wants to save, she wants to earn that Disney trip, I think, anyway. Let's see. Kathy literally just signed up yesterday. Was it yesterday?
A couple of days ago.
Saturday. I think it was Saturday. Yeah. Kathy is under Carolyn, which Carolyn is also a brand new consultant. Kathy lives down in Florida, if I remember correctly. And she works at the happiest place on earth. I know, I should have put my quotes up, right? The happiest place on earth. All right, let's see. Faith, I think Faith was on the last training with us, but Faith lives down in West Virginia. Again, I met Faith a couple years ago at a cooking show that her mom had done. So that's Miss Faith. And then we have Marty that just signed up. What, Marty, yesterday or Saturday? Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, so Marty lives up in Mercersburg. She is the resident cow milker we love. We had interesting conversations today, didn't we, Miss Marty? Oh, the conversations I have with you guys crack me up, right, Miss Sarah? Our conversation we got done with? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, who else is new? Trisha's there somewhere. So for those of you guys that are just joining us, just make sure you click start video so we can see ya. So Trisha just signed up. Trisha is under Miss Lakin, which is Lakin getting on, I wonder? I don't know.
I'm here. She's here with me.
Oh, double trouble. I love it. So we got the mother-daughter duo. I'm loving all these like couples and like family members together. It's so much fun. So Trisha is Lakin's mom, and Trisha just signed up. So welcome to all of you guys. We're excited that you guys joined the Wolfpack. How you doing? All right, so let's get like learning. Everybody ready? You guys already know. For those of you guys that have never trained with me before, I do talk really fast. So it probably doesn't help that this is my 5th cup of coffee for the day. I'm just saying. Jackie, no faces. I know. I knew she was going to go, oh. It's been a really long day. That's all I can say. It makes my mouth move faster, and my brain slowly keeps up with it. All right, so I decided that we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about social media, okay? We've been putting this, we've kind of talked about it, that we wanted to kind of do some training on this for a while. What is that behind you, Tiffany? Is that your dog?
Yes, he's psychotic.
I was like, wait a minute.
Sorry.
She got a parrot. She has a parrot. Okay, so how many of you guys that are on the call with me have a VIP group already? Raise your hand if you do. Okay, and so some of you guys that are brand new to us, you guys might be at the stage where we just got done doing your launch party, and we'll be converting that party group over into your launch party, okay? So into your VIP group. Did I say that backwards? Probably. Yeah, Launch party into VIP group. There you go, Becky. Somebody else want to lead the training tonight? Please, come on. Jackie and Mike, I think you guys got this. No, nobody's volunteering. Okay, I got you. So some of you guys are at that stage where we're converting things over. Like Faith, we just got done doing Faith's launch party, and now we flipped her over into her VIP group. Some of you guys, like April, we did a cooking show launch, so we never created a VIP group, so we still have to do that one with her. Yeah. What is a VIP group? A VIP group really is just a place for your customers, your hosts, and your future business to go, okay? So I think of it as kind of a herd of cattle, right? And we need to round them all up, right, to get where we're going. So that's kind of what I look at a VIP group as. It's just a place really to keep all of your contacts and future business in one spot so that when people are ready to do business with you, they know how to get a hold of you, okay? There's a million Pampered Chef consultants. And so with the power of social media, it's really easy for a customer of yours to find another consultant. You guys agree? I mean, you probably know of other Pampered Chef consultants. So if they're in your VIP group, it's just really a safe way of knowing that they have a way to reach back out to you should they need something in the future. So how many of you guys have been around a while and your VIP groups are dead? Like no interaction, nothing going on, nobody's commenting, nobody's liking anything, you're not getting any business from it. Anybody in that situation? Sarah, you raise your hand. Brandon, you raise your hand. Jackie and Mike are kind of like iffy. Michelle's kind of iffy. Okay. Beth, I can't see you if you're doing anything, love. Your camera's off. So, you know, I think of the change of a season as a fresh start, okay? When a new catalog comes out, it offers a lot of different things, both from business and ways to really revamp your business. So if you're ever in a place where your business is kind of stale, that new catalog just kind of brings life back into it, okay? So you'll have people that may not have reached out to you in a while, but then they hear about the Pampered Chef catalog coming out and they're like, oh, let me call Jackie and Mike, okay? So if your business group is in a place where it's stale, then we can't keep doing the same thing over and over again, right? So most of the time, what we do, because we're creatures of habit, is we keep doing things over and over again that are not working and hoping for new results. Does that work? Not so much, right? So this is where I tell you guys to go back 6 weeks, okay? I want you guys to look 6 weeks backward in your group. And I want you to see what you've been posting and what kind of reactions you've been getting to it, okay? And then just do a little bit of self-evaluation from there. What do your posts look like? Are your posts material that you're just taking and you're sharing from Pampered Chef's website? You know, from Pampered Chef's like Facebook page and just sharing it into your business page? Is that what you're doing? Are you just sharing products with some verbiage? Are you just saying, hey, book a party? Are you saying, hey, join my team? I would tell you that that's probably not going to get you anywhere. Would you guys all agree? Okay. So if you were a customer, what would you want if you were in a place like that, such as a VIP group? Does anybody have any other direct sale friends? I'm sure we all do. Okay. Anybody in groups of theirs?
Yep.
Okay. So tell me about that, Branda. What kind of group are you in?
I'm in, well, actually, I just lost my train of thought.
Want coffee?
No, I had 2 cups. A perfectly posh group I'm in. They do live posts, soft posts of like them using the product, which makes it more enticing for people to ask questions and stuff, which is what I know I need to be more strict on doing myself in my own VIP group.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And it's a good place to practice your lives too for parties, because a lot of them are close friends that are in your VIP group.
Exactly. Right. So I think that it all boils down to the fact that people Are people going to want to see Pampered Chef, or do they want to see you? Okay. Do they want to see the Pampered Chef home office people that are photographed, or do they want to see you? Well, I think they want to see you because that's why they're there, right? They're there because they're your customers. And so whatever your experience looks like in your home, that's what they want to see. It's really their way to get to know you as a person behind the apron, so to speak. So, you know, I'll call out Jackie and Mike, guys. They do a phenomenal job in their VIP group. Why do I think that? I think that because we as consultants, most of the time, we're focused on sell, right? Every product is a hard sell post that we post. It's focused on our next order. And it's not so much focused on why they're really there, which is content that is providing a service to them. So Jackie and Mike do a lot of, well, I don't know. Why don't you describe it, Jackie? What do you think that you and Mike do a really good job of in your group?
Well, like we just posted something random. Like I got like spring flowers. Like one of my friends got me a bouquet and I was like, oh, that kind of brightens things up. So I like posted, I've got some pictures of like spring flowers and just posted it in the group that like, what's your favorite spring flower? And then as people started commenting on what it was, you know, I asked like colors and stuff. And
we post a lot of like the boys helping us out with making different meals and, you know, posting just like Sunday breakfasts or, you know, meal preps or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's really just based on you guys and your family and how you cook in your own home, right?
Yeah.
It's not anything fancy. It's nothing staged. It's just you every day in your kitchen. Okay. And that's really what people want to see. So I want you guys to think about Facebook and really all social media as a heartbeat. Okay. Why would I say a heartbeat? Because right now, if your business is stale on social media, you're flatlined, right? And so you really have to find a way to get the blood moving again so that you get that heartbeat back, okay? So Facebook calls out an algorithm, right? That's the heartbeat of Facebook. And so anything that you can do to get that spike going in your algorithm is where you want to be. You never want to be flatlined. So I want you guys to challenge yourselves to really get that heartbeat going. Some of the ways that you guys can do that is there's little tricks that you can play, right? So, you know, all of these like little engagement posts, like they're talking about flowers, has nothing to do with Pampered Chef, nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with people like to just comment on things that they're interested in, right? Things that are just random. You know, I've seen one on Facebook today. Do you butter your bread or butter your pan? Right? People want to comment on crazy stuff like that. I mean, come on. If we'll spend hours on Facebook playing video games, playing games, they will comment on crazy stuff like that. So when you post things like that, it gets that heartbeat going because it's going to give you a spike in the amount of engagement you get in your group. Okay? So when you get that spike, the next best thing that you can do is post something about Pampered Chef. Do you guys know why?
More people will see it. More people will see it.
Exactly right. Because you've got your blood going again, okay? Because you got that engagement post. So now you're up here and you post your Pampered Chef picture. Now you're more visible to everybody within your group, okay? Do you guys ever feel it's like you're the same 5 people that see your post? Yeah, sometimes. So that's why when you get that engagement going, when you're on an upward trend with your engagement, and then you post something Pampered Chef, you're going to get people that don't comment ever. They're going to see your post. So I call it priming. Okay, that's kind of what I've termed it as, is priming. You're priming for that post. So you guys know if you're in my VIP group, I'll go live from time to time. And about an hour before I go live, I prime my VIP group. Okay, so I will post something just like that, something completely, completely random, something completely I know I'm going to get tons of people commenting on. Or it could be as simple as, hey, when I get 25 likes, I'm going to go live. Okay, when you get 25 likes, your heart's ticking. Okay. You're ticking. You got people commenting left and right. You got the likes going. It just gets your algorithm up. So when you go live, you're more visible to people. Okay. So I started doing that about a year ago. I had people coming out of the woodwork in my group that I have not talked to in a year and a half. And it's all with priming right before you do a Pampered Chef post or go live. That's exactly what you want to do. It's kind of like, lubing up the tire, just to get it, the squeaky wheel going again. All right. So that's one thing that you guys can do. So I think this is the perfect time, if you do have a stale group, that you guys can do a relaunch. Okay, do a relaunch in your group. Spring cleaning, okay? A little bit of spring cleaning, as I like to say. You could totally theme out your group that your group is under construction, right? You're doing some spring cleaning in your group, it's under construction, and look forward to, new posts coming next week. Take that time while you're doing it to really think out and plan out your content for your group. How many of you guys feel like you never know what to post, so you just don't post? Lots of us do, right? You guys all know Facebook has a scheduler app, right? It's built in there. How many of you guys work a full-time job? Most of you guys do, right? 3/4 of you guys probably do. And so use the resources, guys, that are there for you so that you don't have to think about it, right? So you just don't have to think about it anymore. If you're home on Sunday, you have 30 minutes. Sit down and plan out the next 5 days content. What do I want my theme for the week to be? Or what do I want my themes for the day to be? I have a lot of friends that'll do like Manic Monday, tell me, because, Mondays are always crazy, So what do you do on your Manic Monday when you come home, from work and you've got 30 minutes to get dinner ready? That could be your prime post. And then you could, 30 minutes later, post something about, I don't know, the 30-minute chicken in the rock crock. Again, you're offering a solution to them. I would challenge you, if you're going to do the 30-minute chicken, in that 30 minutes, cook it and then go live when it's coming out of the microwave so they can see the finished product. Okay? Plan your content out. Tuesdays, great theme for Tuesdays. Everybody loves cooking tips. Anybody see cooking tips everywhere? Everywhere, right? Everybody's got a tip for something. Our customers, that's the value. That's the value we create within our business for our customers. So do a Tuesday tip, Tip Tuesday. Wednesday, lots of us do Wow Wednesday. So tell me something, that's happened this week. Again, this lets you get to know your customers as a customer and as a person, not just as a customer. So Wow Wednesday, tell me something awesome that's happened for you guys this week. And then you could be like, well, let me show you a product that'll wow you. Again, prime them, get the engagement going, and then give them something Pampered Chef. I look at it as let's get to know each other a little bit, like, that first date kind of before you go on the second date. So theme it out. I mean, even if you want to theme it out a week, you can. The most important thing is that you're posting something every single day in your group. Okay? Because what happens when you don't post is, guess what happens again? When you start getting that algorithm moving again, guess what you do? You're flatline again. And then you're starting right back over from scratch. So plan your content. If you're busy, schedule it. Okay? But give yourself some grace, because we are all human in this business. Every single one of us. How many of you guys do live demos? I know Michelle does. Michelle's so awesome. Nobody else does live demos? Who's scared of live demos? 3/4 of us are, right?
What do you mean by live demo?
Like going Facebook Live within your group.
Like making something and like wanting to like.
Who's talking? It's so weird. Is it Faith? Because you're not.
Like you somewhere. Like, I don't know why. Girl, it's me.
Oh, there you are.
I'm not popping up either.
You're stuck for some reason.
I don't know.
So Facebook Live. So, just taking one of your products, Faith, and, as simple as, okay, take your cheese grater, get a block of cheese, and show them how to use the microplane course grater that comes in your kit. Again, base it off with, if you're a brand new consultant, you guys have that kit, right? You have the kit, and those products are your tools. I mean, they're your tools really to drive your business.
Becky, tell her about the poison wood.
The what?
That's like the wood pulp or whatever that you told me was
Cellulose
poison.
powder.
Yes. Because that's an awesome tip, and people don't think about that. So if you're going to share a product like that people are like, well, if I could just buy shredded cheese at the grocery store, why do I need that?
Nope.
And that's what I always thought until you told me about the poison wood pulp.
Yeah, well, it's not poisonous. It's cellulose powder. I mean, it is kind of like harmful to your intestines, It's not good for you for sure. So this is where that content comes in that's valuable to your customers, right? I've scarred a lot of people for life with some different products.
The garlic. You ruined my life with that one.
So really, finding those tips that people really, I tell them I'm full of tons of useless knowledge, and what you decide to take from my shows is up to you. But I find a lot of people, there's a lot of things that resonate with them. And then, months later, I'll see them at a cooking show and they're like, I haven't eaten a bag of cheese since I've seen you at Sally Sue's show. You ruined me for life. That's okay, but I sold you a $35 cheese grater, right? But it's true. I mean, there's nothing wrong with talking about, the fact that bag cheese it has cellulose powder in it. I mean, it's not a good ingredient. I mean, hello, it's comparable to sawdust, chemically speaking. Who wants to eat sawdust? I mean, go lick my husband's saw table if you want sawdust. Just saying.
One thing that I did that was really great is I got just an average bag of cheese, and you dump it out, and then you grate a whole block of cheese and put it right next to it, and just the difference. And then I also go over the price.
Yep, absolutely.
The bag of cheese versus the block of cheese, and that I get more shredded out of it to begin with. So a lot of people are like, oh, I never thought of it that way.
And hello, how you doing? Perfect Facebook demo on Facebook Live. Okay. Mm-hmm. You buy your $2 bag of cheese from the grocery store. You get your block of cheese. You grate it. You can theme the post to say, Make America Great Again, right? And then go Facebook Live. See, this is Becky coming out right here. True Becky in rare form. And then you talk about those things. Number one, you talk about our product. You talk about the benefit of our product. Because remember, benefits, features tell. Okay, so features tell about the product, but your benefits of the product are what sell. So how you're saving people time, how you're saving people money, those are the things they want to hear. They don't want to hear that it's dishwasher safe, that it can go into the oven to 450 degrees. They can see that in the catalog. They can read that online. They want to know how that thing is going to come up in their kitchen and cook for them. Okay, that's what they want to hear from you guys. So Facebook Live demos, again, if I could wave a magic wand over all of you right now, you would do at least one Facebook Live demo a week, okay, in your group. It doesn't have to be anything extensive, guys. Doesn't have to be you cooking a 5-course meal. Doesn't have to be you baking a cake, which Michelle would totally rock out. Doesn't need to be anything extensive. Pick one product, pick the ingredient for the product, and use it and talk about it, okay? This lets them get to know you behind the apron. Lets them get to know you as the consultant. So what are some other ways you could create a spark in your group? Anybody else need coffee? Come on, wake up, let's go. How can we get some energy in our groups?
Sometimes I reach out to someone who I know loves Pampered Chef, and I ask them to even just do their own post of something that they like, their favorite products. And that could start with me posting, like, anybody out there want to share their favorite products, and then
Absolutely.
Usually I have a couple people go at it.
Okay, that's a great lead in to where I'm going with this. So, how many of you guys have done a recent party? Anybody?
Current right now.
Okay, so when that host, there's going to be two roads to this. When that host gets her orders, first of all, when you close your show, I want you to go in your Facebook group. I want you to tag that host, and I want you to thank them for doing their party. And I want you to say, Jackie, thank you so much for doing a cooking show for me. Wasn't it awesome to save $240 or whatever they saved? You guys know you can click that button before you submit the show and you can see how much money they saved. Okay. What is your one product you're so excited about being in your kitchen? Okay. Again, it gets them engaged. It gets them talking down below. And people are watching for them, not for you, right? They want to see what that person comments back with, because they're going to trust them before they trust you. It's just a natural law of retail sales. They don't trust the person that's selling. They'll trust someone that they don't even know completely before they trust us. It's called testimonials, right? How many of you guys read testimonials on products? How many of you read product reviews? Yeah. So I know I do. When I'm going to buy something, I want to see the reviews of the product first. So that's how I look at that customer. That's a review, right? That's them giving honest feedback. And so then the other thing that I do is I have that host, when her products come, take pictures of it, and then again, post that in my VIP group and tag me in it. So that everybody can see by hosting a party that Jackie and Mike just put all these products into their kitchen. Okay, so then you're times two with what you're doing here. First of all, you've got someone else posting in your group other than you, and you also have people seeing what your job is doing for someone else. So what are some other ways? What else can we do?
I really want to do a giveaway. And
Yes,
I know
giveaways. Yes.
you caution us with them, but I think like, because I'm a person that like has a really awful VIP group and I'm really bad about keeping up with it. So you gave me the idea to do a relaunch with the spring products.
Yes.
So my thought is to kind of, I don't know, like if you add 5 of your friends to the VIP group, you get an entry or something of that sort to kind of boost engagement, because then they have to comment with who they added and tag them. And then, I mean, it could be something small. I want to do something like from the new product line. But
So what I would do, this is how I would run something like that. I wouldn't necessarily have them just add their friends into your group. What I would do is my post would be like, hey guys, I'm really trying to get some new blood in the group, okay? Everybody that copy and paste these words below onto their personal wall and tags me in them is going to be entered in to win a blah, blah, blah for free. Okay, so now guess what we're doing? You've got this person that's in your group. They're going to their wall. They're using your words, right? Because you're going to give them the words to use. They're posting on their personal wall and they're tagging you. So this, again, it works twofold, because you're getting tagged, your friends list sees it, right? Because you're tagged in it. And now their friends list sees it because they're posting it.
okay.
So, and then, you know, you have them tagged, or I would add your group link in there in that post that they're going to actually copy and paste. And guys, if you want words, I can post them later on. I'll give you guys words for it.
Please.
Okay. So then those friends have the opportunity, right, to join your group through that link. The real task is that they're basically referring you to how many people. You know, that really gives you a huge opportunity to get new people into that group when someone else puts your name out there into Facebook land. So that's how I would do it. Another way that you guys could do it is with the new spring catalog. For the last couple of years, I've done what I call a golden ticket. Okay. And so I created a real simple Google form. Anybody know how to make Google forms? If you don't, I can post a video to show you guys how to make a Google form. Everybody want to see how to make a Google form? Okay. I created a really, really simple Google form. Literally, it is just their mailing address. Here, I'll pull it up. Let me pull it up so I can show you. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Look, I'm already over time. Can't take me nowhere. This is the best thing about Zoom, is that I can share a screen with you guys and show you exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so this is my little Google form that I made. Simple, name and address, because I want to make sure if I'm mailing a catalog to them, right, that I have the most current address for them to mail it. And then down here on the bottom, I want some freebies. Add me to your calendar for a March Facebook show. Bonus, all new bookings get a free gift. And then yes, no thanks, April will work better, or I would prefer a cooking show. I booked 3 cooking shows and 3 virtual parties just by doing this. Now, granted, you're going to have a lot of people that say no, okay? So here comes Slim Shady, right? And what does Becky do with all the no's? Well, remember how I just told you there's a golden ticket, right? I make this cute little golden ticket literally out of some gold, like cardstock. And it's going to say something like, oh my gosh, you were selected to receive a golden ticket, book a show within the next 3 months, and get $20 extra in free product. And that goes in the catalogs with the ones that say no, so that maybe I can entice them into a yes. Okay? They don't need to know that I hand selected you to receive a golden ticket. Shh.
That is real slick.
Shh. Don't tell anyone. These are secrets. Shh. Look, Tiffany's up there like, oh, that's why I got a golden ticket that one time. Now you guys are finding out all my secrets. It's great. But seriously, there's nothing wrong with that. What am I out? I'm out 10 cents for cardstock, pretty much, right? If they say, if it's a no, it's a no. You know, it's not a big deal. I'm just kind of twisting their arm just a little bit to see if I can get them to become a yes. So any questions? Did you guys get any good ideas? Anything that you guys can try? Okay. And again, I think I'm pretty sure I didn't do the golden tickets yet. I haven't printed them out yet. But I'm pretty sure I have a doc made up with golden tickets that you can just print. I think I already have it made, so I can post that for you guys too. Of course you do, Becky. Right? So what other questions?
How do you get like a mailing list built of people?
So that's going to take time. It really takes time. But creating the Google Doc is a start for you. Okay. Because really right now, Faith, you're so brand new in this that it's all about making contacts with people.
Right.
And within that VIP group, getting people into that group. Okay. So that you can have that energy in there.
I know, like with the catalogs that I've been able to get rid of so far, it's ones that like I physically take to the people. Like they'll hit me up and be like, hey, can you bring me a catalog by? I'm like, yeah, I got you. Like,
yeah,
this is one, like we don't launch this one until March, but I'll go ahead and give it to you. That way you can look in it and see like what you want that's different in this one compared to this one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what I would do with that, Faith, is make sure you're always keeping some sort of notebook. Okay. And every time that you guys talk to somebody about the business, whether it be somebody that might be interested in having a party, but not right now, somebody that might be interested in the business opportunity, but again, not right now, someone you hand a catalog out to, make sure you're documenting who and when, so that you know when to follow back up. Okay. So if I give a catalog to someone, in about 2 weeks, I'm going to follow back up with them and say, hey, did you get a chance to look through the catalog?
Okay.
Okay. Because by then, if you don't follow up, you really just gave them a catalog. That's all you did. Right.
Right.
The fortune is always going to be in the follow-up. So when you follow up, if they've had a chance to look through the catalog, then most likely they've built up interest in something that they've seen. And then that's when you can offer a show to them.
Okay.
Okay. And if they're not interested in a show, then guess what? Then maybe they want to place order. Or if it's just not right now that they're not interested in hosting a party, again, you ask them, so when can I follow back up with you about hosting a show? And again, goes right into your little notebook so that you have a running list of people always as you're making contacts to always follow up with.
Okay.
Okay. You know, some of us use these fancy like spreadsheets and whatever. No, I'm a simple, like literally you guys will laugh at me. Hold on. Ready for it? You guys see this? I have 3 notebooks right here. There's 3 of them. I have one for my lead program I'm in right now. I have one for my 6 Weeks to Success program with all my training calls. And then I have one Becky's brain dump every night. Yeah. And it's the only way I keep myself organized. If I don't write it down, it goes in one and out the other. So
You have your Bible too.
hold on. That's right here. It's all right here where I work. You know, that's just how I function. You can't run a business without a way to track your results. You just can't do it. You know, you have to have something that keeps you accountable to following up with people. You know, if you say you're going to do something, like if I say, hey, Branda, I'll follow up with you in a couple weeks to see how you like your brownie pan. And then a couple weeks comes by and I don't follow up with you. Am I really doing the best job possible for you? And if I'm not, then Jackie and Mike probably will go do it. You know, there's always going to be someone willing to step into your apron. I guarantee you that. So when you say you're going to do something for a customer, always make sure that you do it, okay? If you're a digital person, like you guys will laugh, but I have my Bible calendar, and then I have a Google calendar, and then it syncs to my phone, and I have alerts set up. That's the nerd that I am. But again, if I said I'm going to follow up with you in 2 weeks, I want to make sure that I'm following up with you, you know. So I'll set an alert on my calendar to follow up with, you know, Sally Sue about blah, blah, blah. You know, just whatever way is easiest for you. You guys know what your style is. We all have a style, okay? Whether we're a handwritten person, we're a digital person, we all have a thing that we like, you know, that works for us. And so if it works with another area of your world outside of Pampered Chef, then most likely it'll work within your world with Pampered Chef. Tiffany, am I speaking your nerd language right now with computers and tech stuff?
No.
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 Ever.
I'm much more advanced.
I know. She is too. No thanks. I don't need that much. I can only handle so much. So any other questions, guys? All right, if you took away one tip, then I'm happy. I'll be happy with that. All right, my lovelies. Well, I hope you guys all have a great evening. For those of you guys that are 6 Weeks to Success people, make sure you guys have scheduled your phone call with either myself or with Tiffany if you're in that program. All right. Y'all have a great night. Jackie, why do you look so